Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Cardano. Once again, thank you for support. Big up the CoinsKid crew. Thank you to each and every single one of you, okay, for your support. It's amazing. Thank you for the comments. So right now, Cardano, like everything else, shit the bed with Bitcoin, okay. Bitcoin had that sort of capitulation, that rollover, that September, Rectember dump, which we have been anticipating, okay. And you could see you are kind of rolling here as well. And I did say to you, if you do start to lose this level of support and form a 4-hourly death cross, you're looking at a rollover, aren't you? And basically, what I thought we might do here is come down here, like I said to you, get a little bounce there, form some kind of right shoulder, you know, and unless we start to break this high, you could be looking at a potential head and shoulders pattern rolling over to a level of support down there. And I think it's just, it just did it. It just got it out of the way, didn't it? It came down, lost it. You can see what it did. When it come down there and then come back up and it's hit its head on this previous highest resistance. And right now you're rolling and you're finding this high here, which is the technical target of the cup and handle, okay. You're now back to sniff support. Now please remember this, okay. Just because I see it in the charts, I always say to you, it does not necessarily mean it has to happen, but you melted through this level of resistance just there without actually testing it as support. You never tested this neckline as support. So remember that moving forward. If ever you see a level of resistance broken and not back tested as support, there's always a possibility that will always come into play as a test of support. Do you understand that? It's not certainty, it's not 100%. If you keep going, you always come back to it, but it's sort of there in the back of your mind. That's why I always made you aware the potential fallback target here was here. Do you understand that? And this is where you are right now. You know, you're above it, you've held it as support, you're looking relatively healthy. I know it doesn't look healthy at the moment, okay, and I think you've actually carried out this head and shoulders pattern. It ain't even a head and shoulders, but it's a reversal pattern, okay. Look, from there to there, potentially, you know, you lost this support just there. Look, boom, you've technically come down. That's where you found the wick. Amazing. So right now you've got a base level of support just here for Cardano, just this, okay. Now if you start to lose that, you've got another level of support just here, okay. You've got this swing low here, but if you start to fall any deeper here for Cardano, there's one area where you just put some cheeky bids in where you see a bounce, and it's here, okay. Boom, just there. You see that? Because if you'd put cheeky bids on this swing low here that I gave you as well, this one, you know, you would be up round about, let's take a look, you'd be up around about 3.72% for Cardano right now. So it's holding it, and as you can see at the moment you're a little bit extended from these EMAs. Do you see that? It works anyway. Look, let me flip it so you can see. Look, if I flip it like that, Alt-I on your keyboard, you can see, look, you're a million miles away from your EMAs on the 4 hour. So what happens when you do that? When you're going up or when you're going down, you tend to slow down, allow the EMAs to creep back up, get in a touch, continuation of the trend. Do you understand that? Or obviously roll through the trend like you did here. Do you understand that? So yeah, I think Cardano's gearing up. You've got the smart contracts coming out as well relatively soon, haven't you? So it's looking good, you know, providing you can hold this key level support here. This might be the low, okay, but what we're looking for is some foundation and some solid structural lows, like a WW bottom, some kind of reversal pattern, create a neckline of resistance. This could potentially be your resistance. You know, if we look on a daily, it might not necessarily be, no, it's not that beautiful. If we switch back to the 4 hour, I think what you might do, and again, not financial advice, you might consolidate for a bit like this, you know, and on the daily time frame you come back up, have a test of that, and then you'll be looking at some kind of W double bottom pattern where you're creating higher lows, okay, and you're ascending triangle effectively, W bottom, you got your reversal, you look for the break of this level of resistance at 251, and you're looking at a continuation here for Cardano moving forward. So it's all about finding a foundation right now for Cardano. Is the correction over? Who knows? No one knows. No one's got a crystal ball, but you've got this base level of support which I've given you, and you're now holding, which is good, which is a neckline of this large cup and handle. Do you see that? You didn't backtest it support when you melted through it. You've rolled back to its support. If you continue to hold that, you're looking at appreciation here for Cardano. Do you understand that? Yeah. So again, you know, full transparency, if you start to lose that, technically, you know, you've got this swing high here, you've got a bit of a swing low there at 204, and if you start to lose that, you've got this base level of support. And I don't think you look at any sort of correction deeper than that for Cardano, to be honest with you. It could go there, but I think that is an enormous level of support moving forward right now for Cardano, because I think from the top here, like down to there, is a whopping 40% correction. It can happen, you know, but put some cheeky bids in down there if you do start to see a bit more capitulation or rollover of Cardano here. But you know, you are resting on this technical target which you've not backed to support. You're holding it like a boss at the moment. It's looking good. It's looking relatively good. If you can coil up, consolidate, get these EMAs back into play, come down, get a kiss off them, you know, get the break above them. If you're waiting for confirmation, just wait for confirmation you're breaking these EMAs, because that's your confirmation you're reversing a trend. Like I said to you, you know, uptrend, downtrend, you're below the EMAs, so you're in a downtrend. Like you was here, you fell below the EMAs, came down, created some kind of beautiful double bottom structure, V shape on the 4 hour. On the daily, this is a big W bottom, like I gave you, look like this. So you've come down like this, come up, resistance, add one retest of this low, start to break out, okay? And you could be looking at something very, very similar here for Cardano, where you come up, you run into a level of resistance, which could be this resistance right now at 251, start to come down, create a little W bottom pattern, break this level of resistance, boom, break the trend. So that's Cardano. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed that update. But yeah, I said to you just there, you come into the apex. If you start to lose support, you're looking at a roll here for Cardano, aren't you? Because it was relatively overextended. If we do take a quick look on the daily time frame here, see where the EMAs are. So right now you're caught between EMAs, so you're going to consolidate. Okay, it's when you start to lose the 55 and do this, that's why you're in a downtrend. You understand that? But if you continue to stay in between, you'll consolidate for a bit, allow the market to cool down, reset some of the levels before you break the high here. And I mean on the RSI as well, look, yeah, your RSI is coming down, your stock's in the floor, you know, the MACD is coming back down to earth. It's all good. It's a corrective wave of an impulsive wave. This is what you want to see. I think on the weekly time frame, you know, look at that monster weekly impulsive wave right there for Cardano. Again, you're still relatively overextended on the stock, and the RSI as well come back down to a beautiful level of support. Boom, looking for continuation. Because I think just here, if we drop an impulsive wave, just here, chart's a bit messy. If we just drop this impulsive wave right here, we can see where we've retraced to. And again, you know, for transparency, you could come all the way down here to this yellow line. So this 187 could come into play right here, because you can see the 20s coming up. And like I said to you, you know, when you roll over and you do correct, you do usually see a correction on the weekly on 20. Look, boom, 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 boom. You know, it's beautiful. So if we was to have a deeper correction, just put some cheeky bids on the 187 down there, okay? Not financial advice. So just here to there, you're retracing, and you can see you bounce off of 0382. If you do start to lose that, you could be looking at a wick down to the 050. So it's looking good. You know, it's only going to get nasty if you start to do something like this. Come down, lose the 0618 at 156. You start to roll. You're creating a reversal wave, and with that, you can see you're rolling, aren't you? With that, you're potentially going to come down and create an impulsive wave, and you're losing this dollar, this solid dollar. And you're coming down at 51 cents here for Cardano, and that for me is your bear market. Okay, so you're looking really good for continuation. Take care, everyone. Back soon with another Cardano update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.